Look, if you're watching this and you have goals and dreams that you aspire to reach one day, sorry to break it to you, but 80% of you probably won't achieve your dreams. That's just a random statistic I came up with, but it's probably true. It's fucking cold in here. I'm not saying that to be mean or negative. I'm saying that because I'm a realist. And it's words I hate to hear myself, but I wish someone had told me earlier. I don't want you getting the wrong idea though. I'm not here to discourage you on your ambitions, because having a dream to reach for is good. It fills you with a sense of purpose and gives you a reason to get up in the morning. And most importantly, it allows you to feel like less of a loser because you can start acting like you have something planned. The reason you're not going to achieve your dreams is because you lack the will to sacrifice. That's just a fancy way of saying you're a pussy. Originally, I was gonna write this commentary on how people lack focus and discipline because they'd rather get drunk on a Friday night than sacrifice a bit of their time for work. But then I realized that everybody knows. Everybody knows the value of time and how precious every second is. If you want something, you have to put in the time. It's obvious. There will be times where you have to sacrifice going out with your friends in order to work on your goals. And I think a lot more people are aware and capable of making that decision than they're given credit for. Unwinding once in a while is okay. You don't always have to be on the grind like those wake up and grind people. Matter of fact, I think it's better to just let loose once in a while and drink until you're dead. But I think where people go wrong is when they expect perfection. Actually, let me rephrase that. I think where people go wrong is when they aren't willing to sacrifice perfection. We're always trying to figure things out and make sure everything we do is done, well, perfectly. But a lot of us are scared of making mistakes and failing because really, we're afraid of looking like a fool. I remember as a kid, I always wanted to start a YouTube channel. But when I saw other YouTubers like Leafy and Ricegum make fun of cringy kids, I was shaking in my boots at the thought that I would end up in one of those videos and all the kids at my school would see it and call me a faggot, then I would go home crying. Now that I think about it, the chances of that happening were very low, almost non-existent. But still, I was afraid of looking dumb on camera and having people judge me. So I thought maybe I'll start a channel once I get better at making videos. But how was I supposed to get better if I never actively tried to improve on it? That's kind of like saying, I'll go to the gym once I'm ripped. How do you expect to get ripped, dumbass? In the meantime, I spent my days laughing at the cringy kids who weren't afraid of looking stupid on camera. And now they're all successful and stuff. And even if they aren't, the quality of their skills has drastically improved. Basically, I wish I was one of those cringy kids. The experience you gain through failing and looking stupid is invaluable. Success is built off of failures and imperfections. You don't have to be perfect. You just gotta be a little better than you were yesterday. Unfortunately, our own egos hold us back from reaching our fullest potential. Because how could someone as great as you ever be caught lacking? And that's where our fear of looking like a fool comes from. Our ego. Even though we know we're not perfect, for some reason, we're always trying to prove that we are. That's why everybody's competing for the most likes on Instagram. While your intuition is telling you to take that risk and chase your dreams, your ego is right behind you telling you you're too good for it and it should come to you instead. So you laze around, hoping that one day your dreams come knocking on your door. But it's never gonna, because you're too afraid to fall if you chase it. You have to be okay with people telling you your idea is shit, or that you suck, or that you're stupid and will never be able to do it. You have to be able to swallow your pride and look like an amateur for a minute so you can look like a pro forever. You think someone like Shaquille O'Neal started off playing basketball dunking on everybody? I mean, yeah, probably. This guy's a fucking monster, but I'm sure he's gone through a lot of defeats to get to where he's at. I've gotten to the point where it's a little easier to let go of my pride and do things I don't want to in order to get closer to my goals. I'm not the best at what I do. I'm not the smartest, and I can be fucking cringy. But if I choose to sit back and be afraid of looking dumb in front of the world, I will never achieve my dreams. So before you put on your shoes and start running towards your goals like a fat kid running to McDonald's, sorry, so uncalled for. Ask yourself this. Are you willing to sacrifice perfection in order to improve? Would you really be willing to do things outside your comfort zone to get a little closer to your goals? Would you be willing to sacrifice not only your time, but also your pride and your ego to get what you want?